by the morning sun. New day have just begun. All the happy song from your headphone, Bonnie and Fairy. The sun is shining so bright, everything is alright.
Sofie's Storytime!
Hi boys and girls, my name is Sofie. I am 6 years old and my teacher's name is Miss Burgess. She is reading us lots of stories in my class. She read this book and today I'm going to read it, and this book starts with the letter A that makes the sound A. So today we're reading After the Fall, How Humpty Dumpty Got Back Up Again by Dan Santat. After the Fall, How Humpty Dumpty Got Back Up Again. My name is Humpty Dumpty. This was my favorite spot, high up on the wall. I know it's an odd place for an egg to be, but I loved being close to the birds. But one day, I fell. I am sort of famous for that part. Folks called it the Great Fall, which sounds a little grand. It was just an accident, but it changed my life. What did he use binoculars for? To help you see things that are far away. When he was on the wall, maybe he was looking at something, then he fell and dropped his binoculars. He said he loved being close to the birds. So maybe he was like watching the birds and then he fell and then he dropped his binoculars. Fortunately, all the king's men managed to put me back together. Look, it spells here, Kings County Hospital. Well, most of me, there were some parts that couldn't be healed with bandages and glue. Look, he's in his room. He has a bunk bed. Here's his bed, and under the bed, there's a desk. Wait, but why is he sleeping on the floor? I wonder why. And look what is next to his bed. These are pictures of the birds. There's lots of birds. There's sitting birds, flying birds. After that day, I became afraid of heights. I was so scared that it kept me from enjoying some of my favorite things. Look, so here's all the cereal. Where's Very the yummy ones? At the bottom or at the top? At the top. There's Crunch Tiger, Rainbow Bites, Sugar Bunnies, Fruit Hoops, Honey Bear. Oh, look what is at the bottom. There's grown-up food, Sad Clown, Chicken Feed, Flax, Bag of Cereal, and Chooks and Berries, and Wheat Biscuits. Oh, and he grabbed Borings, like boring. I walked past the wall every day, and I would think about climbing that ladder again. I really missed the birds and being high above the city, but I could never do it because I knew that accidents can happen. Look, that was his wall here, and the ladder that he climbed. Look at these two eggs. The mother egg, she went shopping, and here's her son that is reading the book. I eventually settled for watching the birds from the ground. It wasn't the same, but it was better than nothing. Then one day, an idea flew by. What do you think is an idea? Look, he's using his binoculars. Look, there's a... What is that called? That white thing flying in the air. What do you think? What is the idea he'll do? Making planes was harder than I thought. It was easy to get cuts and scratches. But day after day, I kept trying and trying. So he's making a plane. What do you think? Is he gonna make the same plane or a different plane? So he is at here. He is painting the plane. I wonder what he would do his plane. Until I got it just right. It's not just a plane, it's a bird. It looks like a real bird, doesn't it? Look, like there's another birds. What do you think she's gonna do with that bird? Let's see. My plane was perfect and it flew like nothing could stop it. I hadn't felt that happy in a long time. It wasn't the same as being up in the sky with the birds, but it was close enough. So that bird will fly. That is a very special bird. Unfortunately, accidents happen. Where do you think it's gonna land on? Let's see. They always do. Oh no, his bird is flying past the wall, but it was his very special bird. I almost walked away again, but then I thought about all the time I'd spend working on my plane and all the other things I missed. I decided I was going to climb that wall. But the higher I got, the more nervous I felt. I didn't want to admit it. I was terrified. Look. So, Humpty Dumpty's gonna climb that wall. I hope he doesn't fall again. I didn't look up, I didn't look down. I just kept climbing one step at a time. Until I was no longer afraid. So he got over his fear. Look, he's like raising his hands. Like he's like, yay, I did it. Maybe now you won't think of me as that egg who was famous or falling. Hopefully, you'll remember me as the egg who got back up. I want to look very closely. What is happening to him? It says, crack, crack. Look, what is he gonna turn into? Look, there's a special bird. What do you think when I'm gonna turn the page? What are these? Look, here's his bandage that was on his head. And there's the pieces of the shell. What do you think when I'm gonna turn the page? And learn how to fly. So Humpty Dumpty was a bird. There's Humpty Dumpty's pants, his shirt, his tie. So now he's Humpty Dumpty, the bird. I very love this. Wait, something spells on the back. It spells life begins when you get back up. I love the message of this book. So, that's the book that we were reading today. I want you to think that what animals come out from eggs. It's your task to think. Bye. See you next time.